Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, you are welcome. Hope you are doing good. In today's video, I'll be teaching you how I made this 4x4 closure wig. It's actually a client that sent this wig. She want me to ventilate a 4x4 closure for her and rewig it. This is the frontal the wig came with, and this is how the hair bundle looks like after I'm done losing it from the net. So I've already loosed it off camera, then I separated it according to their length. And here are the material you need for tutorial. You need a wig cap, you need a T-pin or an office pin, you need a ventilating pin, and other material will be listed in the tutorial. This is not my first time of explaining how to ventilate a 4x4 closure, so if you have interest in how to ventilate a 4x4 closure in details, I have a separate video for that. You can check my page for it or check the description box down below to watch the video. As you can see, I've already ventilated half of the closure off camera, so I'm going to explain how I ventilate the other part in this tutorial. Place your net on the mannequin head and use T-pin or office pin to secure it so that it will not be lifting up when you start your ventilation. So you pass your pin through the net, bring out 2 strands of hair. You are going to knot it twice because we are using double knot method for this tutorial. There are different methods of hair ventilation. We have the single knot, we have the double knot and double split knot. You leave one hole, then ventilate the next one. You pass your pin through the net, bring out just 2 strands of hair, then you are going to knot it twice. If you are using double knot method or double split knot method for ventilation, I will advise you not to use more than 2 strands of hair because the knot will be visible and the hair will not look natural. Throughout the back section, I use 2 strands of hair, and when I'm closer to the front, I change it from 2 strands of hair to 1 strand because I want the front section to look natural as possible. And if you look closely, you notice that I'm following a slanted line, not a vertical line. That slanted line is a diagonal method. It looks more natural than the vertical method. If you are new to this page, you might not understand what I'm trying to explain, but you can check my page for my previous video. I explained in details on how to ventilate different sizes of closures and full leaves. So I need to fast forward the rest of the air ventilation, then finish it off camera. So this is how the closures looks like when I'm done with the air ventilation. You can see how beautiful and neat it looks like. The next thing to do is to wear your dome mesh cap on the mannequin head, then use T-pin to secure it. After that, you place your closure on the dome mesh cap. Make sure you are leaving like ½ inch from the front, then use T-pin or office pin to secure it so that it will not be lifting up when you start sewing. So I started the sewing from one side to the back section. As you know that the closure is divided into 3 parts, there are 2 sides and the back section. So I started the sewing from one side to the back section, and when I'm done with that, I cut the thread. Then I continue the sewing from the other side to meet the back section. So this is how it looks like when I'm done with the sewing. And the next thing to do is to pick one of the hair bundle and start sewing it from the back section. In case the hair doesn't come with the same length, you are going to start the sewing from the shortest one. But if it's the same length, you are just going to pick one out of it, then you start the sewing. On my last video, I used a metallic pen to mark where I want the sewing to be. But in this video, I didn't use metallic pen for some reason. The hair bundle is not that much. Then this is not my first time of making a wig, so I'm already familiar with the spacing. I want to address something in this video. On my last video, I make a tutorial on how to change a closure wig to a frontal wig, which is okay because you will have enough hair bundle for your wig. But if you are changing from a frontal wig to a closure wig, you are going to need an extra hair bundle because the hair will not be enough, especially if you are ventilating from the same hair bundle. So I'm going to leave you to watch how I make the wig, then I'm going to explain the necessary parts later. So this is how it looks like when I'm done with the whole wigging. The next thing I did is by revamping the hair off camera. And after I'm done revamping the hair off camera, I started blow drying it before the hair is totally dry. So when I'm done blow drying it, I apply the heat protector off camera. Then I also apply the hair serum on the hair. Then the next thing to do is to start straightening the hair line by line. So I'm going to leave you to watch how I straighten the hair. So this is how it looks like when I'm done straightening the hair. The next thing I did is by applying wax stick on the hair. Then I use hot comb to comb it down. So this is how it looks like when I'm done with the styling. You can see how beautiful it looks like. And we have come to the end of this tutorial. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing by clicking on the subscribe button down below. Give this video a thumbs up to help this channel out. Drop a comment, share with your friends, and turn on the notification bell to get notified whenever I drop another beautiful video. See you in my next video. Bye.